Did you know if you're a farmer, you can get your low tunnels paid for by the NRCS? Through a recently launched government program, farmers can get between $4 and $5 per square foot in reimbursement towards a Quick Hoops low tunnel system. That's free money to help increase production on your farm. Learn more about Quick Hoops and the NRCS program at shop.moderngrower.co or using the link below. You're running a exclusively pick your own operation, so no off-farm selling. Your whole season is March to like mid-July. That's all the planting, bed prep, all that type of stuff, and selling. What are the other keys maybe in here for people just catching up that you think make yours work?
So we produce 11 or 12 different crops. They're all very bread and butter. Red tomatoes, orange carrots, very easily recognizable, common across cultures, across kitchens, very commonly eaten vegetables and fruits. The picking season is mid-May through mid-July, which is the fat part of the season here in North Texas, where we can get tomatoes and a really early blackberry and like beets and garlic all within that window. So we open what we call picks just a few days in advance, and we sell tickets to them through the website. So we limit the number of people who can come every day so that we're targeting the right number of people as pickers for the relative amount of produce that we have ready. And we've also introduced the season pass, which is one of my revelations for this year that I definitely want to share with you. We had the season pass in the past, and all the season pass gets you is access to any pick without booking a spot, so that you can just jump in your car and come anytime as if we're open, and you have a membership, right? And you can pick one cherry tomato, you can pick as much as you want all day long. And then you do pay for the produce. But the more season passes that I sell, and I've stepped it up slowly every year. The first year I cherry picked like 100 of my favorite pickers to sell them to, and that went pretty well. So I went up to 300. This year I did a little over 600, and I'm cutting it off on you. Like, I'm selling the number I want. I could sell more. And I think next year we're going to go season pass exclusive. We're going to try it. So it's almost an entirely membership-based pick your own club.
So you're like a local pick your own Costco, essentially.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah.
And I think it'll take me 1,000+ season passes to do that. And I think I shared with you some of the season pass data, because the guest gets a QR code that we can check on the way in, and that data is collected so that I know how many times people came. And this year it was about a third 0, about a third 1 or 2 times, and a third 3 times plus. And on every visit, a guest typically spends about $40, $40 to $50. So I'm really trying to target those folks who are coming 3 times plus. And it's going to take me more season passes to do it, just to get enough visits out of everyone. But I really think we're within shooting range. And the season pass is so ideal, not only for us, the customers really love it because they don't have to plan. They can just jump in the car. But for us, the folks who come out and are on a season pass and feel like we're really part of their community, we get to know them all really well. They understand seasons. They understand how the farm works. They understand there's not going to be a full blackberry crop on every day they come, because they typically come multiple times. So they get a real much deeper understanding of what the farm is and how it works. And it's just, they have really become really close to us.
If somebody buys a season pass and never shows up, do you want to sell season passes at the end of the day? Is that lucrative enough where it's like, hey, nobody redeems them, we made money off the season passes?
I drop everyone from the pre-sale list that did not redeem their pass the year before, because I have people banging on the door for a season pass who say, I'll come every week, I'll come every day. Right. And if I'm sold out of passes, I can't risk it. right? Because I just really wanted to be careful that I wasn't ever overselling them. So anybody who didn't use it, like that's breakage, I get it. It's this year it was like $9,000. I didn't have to hand anything over to get. But I would rather sell that $9,000 to somebody who is going to come 3+ times over the season and spend another $200 with me. You know what I mean?
Because what's a season pass? What was it this year for you?
2 sizes and 2 levels of access, which was another thing. This is the first year I did 2 levels of access. So I did an anytime pass. Typically, we're open Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. That's like my regulars, but I keep my options open every week. If there's no weather and the produce is flowing, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But Saturday is my bottleneck. All of my pickers want to come Saturday morning, 8 a.m. first pick, right? Most of them work. So I don't sell any tickets at all to Saturday morning anymore. And I can't really sell any more anytime passes because so many of those people want to come Saturday morning. So I added a weekday pass, and that was much more popular than I realized it would be. And I sold as many weekday only. And then I decreased the price of those commensurate with the access. So that would be, I did a weekday only pass that admits up to 2 people, 1 to 2 people. That was $25. I did a weekday only pass that admitted up to 6. That was $40. And then anytime passes for an individual or a couple for $35 and a family pass of up to 6 for $55.
Okay. And the pass is good for the full picking season.
Good for the full 8 weeks, any pick, anytime during the pick. Very careful to say any pick, not any day, because obviously we need days to be closed to work.
Farm Small, Farm Smart Daily is part of the Modern Grower Podcast Network. Check out some of our other shows like Carrot Cash Flow, the Growing Microgreens Podcast, and Farm Small, Farm Smart. Learn more about the shows using the link below.